There may be a snag in the next relief package. Apparently, Republicans are not prepared to sign on to a $3 trillion relief package. They're saying it is loaded. It is loaded with pet projects for the Democrats. And thankfully, even in the midst of what is some sort of unprecedented, and which it probably is for the last 12 years, cooperation between Democrats and Republicans. Republicans are saying now enough is enough, and we're not going to agree to that. We will agree to what we need and what is going to be used directly as aid for this economy. And we're not going to include all the things that are in this bill. Now, when you look at what this thing includes, they go on, well, it includes $1 trillion for relief for state and local governments. That's certainly going to be in contention. It includes another $1,200 per person and up to $6,000 a household. I don't think Republicans are going to go for that. I don't think they should. Look, I'm not trying to sound cold here in what we do. I'm sure that helped a lot of people. But listen. It is not going to help the economy. And I hate to say it. I know it's painful. It's painful for me to say that we have got to shift our focus and maintain our focus on what is going to shore up the economy and move the economy forward. And I know there have been brilliant people that have said we've just should have been giving money to people. I've got to say, these are brilliant people. It's about the dumbest thing I've heard. Because what good, let me ask you, what we need is to get money in the hand of consumers. Okay. The key word there is consumers. Can somebody please tell me, had we done that, what exactly were they going to consume? What were they going to consume? Were they going to go to restaurants? Were they going to go to the mall? Were they going to start some kind of shopping sprees? Were they going to buy cars? What exactly were the consumers going to consume with the money that you've given them to consume? Now, I know this is hard to believe for a lot of even brilliant people. We live in a consumer-driven economy, whether they like it or not. And the problem with our economy is there is no place to go to consume anything, even if you could consume. And if we don't have consumers consuming, we have no economy. So that's in there. They want $200 billion of hazard pay for essential workers. I can't disagree with that. $75 billion for testing. I thought the testing is pretty much already done and out there. Not done, but obviously already the support has been given for testing, not to mention what corporate America is doing in testing. Let the private sector move as quickly as they can to develop the test. The faster they develop the test, the faster they can get the government to pay them for those tests, or insurance companies, and let's let that happen. They want an extension of the federal benefits for unemployment to go through January. Right now, it's approved to go. It was approved in March to expire the end of July. Can we wait until the last week of July before we decide to do that, please? Why are we doing that now? I don't think we ought to be doing that now. $175 billion in rent and mortgage utility assistance. Okay, I'm all right with that. Subsidiaries for the Affordable Care Act enrollment period? I don't think so. I wouldn't be doing it. Measures designed for support for small business. What might those measures be? Since can we get the payroll protection plan, the PPP that we already have? Can we get that humming along and working and giving that a chance to see if that's going to work before we give another $10 billion in emergency disaster assistance grants? They want grants. This is given. That is a wide open door for corruption. They want money for election safety during the pandemic and provisions to make sure voting by mail is easier. That's not going to fly. They want relief for the U.S. Postal Service. I think that is legitimate. They haven't had any relief and probably need some at this point. But, look, they're talking about $3 trillion, and Mitch McConnell's already said, I don't think it's going to fly. We're not interested in this. Hey, remember to click the subscribe button right here on the screen. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when new content is added. And more importantly than anything, you don't want to miss all 3 live hours of Financial Issues every day from 9 to noon. And you can watch it on FISM.tv. That's FISM.tv.